Now, before an acceptable time for the people of God, there must be a series of purging. You cannot escape the discipline of purging. Scripture talked about Jesus that it pleased God. It pleased God that the pioneer of our salvation shall be perfected through sufferings. It pleased God. How can you explain the suffering of Jesus? He was born in a manger. He was born in a poor family. And when he started his ministry, he was a man of sorrow, acquainted with grief. It pleased God to allow him to suffer. Because you can never come to your acceptable time without the purging of your character. You see, the principles of God and the standards of God are almost sure that there has to be a vessel suitable for the master's use. And this purging are going to have two kinds of people. There are people who are going to resist the purging. Oh, I don't like the family, the husband I'm married to. I don't like the wife I'm married to. And you're going to see a series of divorces. And some people are going to be serial monogamists or serial polygamists. Oh, I don't like this boss, the way he treats me. I'm getting out of this job. I'm going to take my job. I don't like my husband or my wife. I'm going to fight him back. I'm going to do assertiveness. That point, you are in charge. You are now navigating your life. And so the supernatural hands of God is gone. And even when you come to your acceptable time, your history will be different. It will be history of someone whose character has not been purged. And so an acceptable time comes after a period of training, after a period of temptation and winning over, or falling and rising up. It comes after a period of travail, working under unusual and difficult circumstances. Come after a period of testing of your character. And then God tracking your ways to refine you. As a local church, I as an individual, we've seen a lot of testings. We've seen a lot of tracking. We've seen a lot of temptation. We've seen a lot of difficulty. Last month I was in about November, in the middle of the night. The Lord woke me up to come downstairs. As he always wake me up. He said, I called you and allowed you to go through many testings and difficulties. And then tested you in everything. And the enemy wanted to sift you as a wheat. But you have now stood, and it's time for your harvest. You know, Peter, immediately God called Peter. The Bible says the enemy tried to sift him as a wheat. And so if you have been going through trials, testings, temptations, and you hold on, the acceptable time of your harvest is here.